Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome back to the 5th episode of the Sausage Fest podcast. My name is Ben, aka That Boy Mental, along with my co-hosts Jordan, aka Chaos,
Hello.
and Austin, aka Studman.
Yeah.
And today we have another guest with us. We brought him back for a second episode that will hopefully.
Unfortunately, you guys just loved him so much.
Yeah, hopefully this one will turn out a little nicer than our previous episode. But it's Nick. So everyone say
Hello.
hi to Nick again. Anyway, quick thank you for everyone once again. Tons of support on the last episode. We really appreciate it. Everyone, make sure you go back, check them out, like, subscribe, comment what your favorite part was, all that good stuff. Comment if you know of any people that was, mentioned in our stories that you want to see on the podcast or anything like that. Just, throw out some
Hit 'em with
ideas
an
for
egg.
us. Yeah, we'll hit them with an egg for you. That's fine. I'm okay with that. A lot of them probably deserve it, so. Anyway, we actually got a little topic list together for this episode, considering the last one was a little everywhere. But, yeah, I guess we're going to hop into the first one, which was, what did you guys want to be when you were younger? Like, when the teachers came around the classroom, like, okay, little Jordan, little Austin, little Nick, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a mermaid.
Well, I think one of the things I wanted to be the most or whatever when it came to fantasizing about a, grown-up job at the time was being a pilot.
Okay, that's cool.
I always thought it'd be pretty cool to fly around and everything.
Initially, I wanted to be an actor.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
You're
I
good
know
at
a lot of
acting
people think about
I wanted to be in the Marines.
that was
Dang.
your entire
I wouldn't
life.
have pictured that either.
Yeah, that was literally up until I was at least high school when you started seeing the recruiters.
Huh.
I'll be
And I
honest.
was like, nah.
I'll be honest. I never really knew what I wanted to do when I was growing up. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm still kind of like that now. I'll just figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it's definitely not easy.
No. I think the problem was I was pretty mature from a young age. I think I realized that was what I was gonna do for the rest of my life, whatever I answered back then. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'll think about
Yeah.
it.
Fair enough.
I remember when I was really little, I thought about. I was really into like pro wrestling. I thought that was really cool. I wanted to be like a pro
Oh, I
wrestler.
hated that stuff.
You
I
hate
thought
that?
my brothers. Yeah, oh
You didn't
yeah. I
like
thought my brothers were
wrestling?
because it was so fake.
did.
It wasn't like genuine, so I didn't care about
You're
it
the
at
most
all.
feminine guy I've ever met in my life.
I would
That's fair
like to
enough.
say
I didn't
that would
like
be
it either, though.
the. Yeah.
I always thought it would be cool.
I did.
I still kind of want to go
When I
learn.
saw that, I was like, yuck.
I still kind of want to
was-
go learn how to do like some pro wrestling stuff.
It'd be neat, I guess. If anything, I'd like to do UFC, but I don't feel like training my face to get a beating. That's the only reason I don't want to do it.
I don't think there's any training to it, Nick. I think you just kind of show up and I hope for them not to beat your face in.
No,
This
it's
week
gonna
in
happen.
practice, we're taking leg kicks to the head. I don't think that's how it's going.
We'll warm our ways up, or we'll warm our way up the shins to the nose.
Hi, and welcome back to your training, where we teach you built different.
First week we'll do boxing gloves to the face. It's not a big deal. Just 10 quick punches, real quick. It'll be all right.
Boxing gloves to the face.
Usually, if your nose
Soften
starts
the
bleeding,
blow.
we call an ambulance just in case.
After that, we'll go straight into bare fists.
Bare face.
Elbows right to the forehead. We're just cutting wide open.
Oh my gosh!
Sticking
Superman
elbow to
punt
the
kicks
knee.
of the third
Or
week.
to the nose. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. My brother's actually wanting to do some type of like UFC boxing stuff. I don't think he's gonna make it, but hey, whatever.
I think
Supportive,
boxing
huh?
is something that we could all legitimately do, though. Like,
That would be fun.
I would say me and you, Austin, actually were kind of on the ride for that almost. We got our own gloves, mouth guards, and everything.
I just didn't do it.
Just some
Yeah,
We
backyard
need to do it.
boxing
Now
Yes,
they're
we
dead.
should do that.
they're decoration in my room now.
Really?
Yeah,
decoration.
they are honestly right
No,
behind the
that's a boxing
Mandalorian.
fun.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I got a Mandalorian
Oh, this-
Funko Pop riding one of those animals in the first episode. They're behind that.
I'll be honest, I didn't really care for the Mandalorian all that much.
What?
What?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty boring.
on what note? The epic suspension, or the awesome action, or the just amazing ability that they had to recreate the Mandalorians in a Star Wars like timeline with Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, you just nerded out. I don't know what any of that
Oh
means.
my gosh, this cat.
I understand Star Wars, but I understand like the very, very, very basic plot points of Star Wars. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not Austin. You're probably the most knowledgeable out of all of us, to be honest. But
As a cat.
oh man,
Yeah,
that
the
hurts.
Mandalorian's awesome.
Well, I'll have to borrow one of your guys' Disney Plus accounts so I can go back and watch it.
Wow, dude, it's like
You can use
$7.
Yeah, he can use mine. I don't care.
See, I knew one
It's
of you
actually
guys.
really good though. It's really good.
Okay, well,
Just use the money that you're not paying us for this podcast and do it.
yeah, because I'm making tons of money off this podcast.
Bro, you are. He's scamming us for anybody that's wondering.
Yep, that's
Yeah, so
exactly.
It's
anyone
easy
of
for
you
us.
that's like Ben, you're like it's boring.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know why
guys
you're
don't
here,
know. I
but-
actually quit my job. This is my full-time job now. Yep.
Ah,
I believe it.
Yep.
I'm over here. I gotta work overtime just to pay the bills, and he's like, I need
Whatever,
this account.
Austin makes the most out of all of us here. Fuck off.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, on the whole like actor thing though, Jordan, if you had to grow up in like, or if you had to meet an actor of any sort, who do you want to choose? Like
yeah, you had to. So like,
Ryan
this-
Reynolds.
Yes, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't remember who Ryan. Is that the?
He
is
plays
that-
Deadpool.
That's Deadpool. Cool. Yeah.
You don't know who Ryan Reynolds
He's
is?
I knew
literally
who-
all of like
I
the
knew
straight
who
man
it
gay
was. I was
fantasies
just-
out there right now. That's literally what he is.
I was just making sure. There's a lot of people in movies. So I'm just making sure I was the right person.
No.
I'm sorry. Listen, I don't know shit about shit. So yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah. Anyway, have you guys? Speaking of celebrities, have you guys ever met any like famous celebrities or just famous people in general?
Like particularly in person. No.
No.
I was
What
once
about
in
you
the
guys?
same technical area as Jim Gaffigan once. I was at the Iowa State Fair, but I didn't actually get to see him.
I don't know who that is.
But he's an
Comedian.
amazing comedian.
Comedian.
He's
cool.
hilarious.
Okay. How about you, Austin? You meet anyone famous?
I've had some football players that were famous, like Hall of Fame.
Who?
Jerry Rice.
Oh shit. Okay. That's cool. Like a meet and greet type thing, or you just ran into him
Yeah,
somewhere?
he signed my cast. I had a broken arm,
Oh, that's cool.
wrist.
You probably should have gotten something permanent, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You probably didn't know at the time.
No, I was like 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sign this for me, please.
Listen,
You
sure
big
shine my
man.
chest.
You sign above the nipple.
I
I'll get this
remember.
J2 later on.
I remember my grandma and my grandpa took me and my brother to go see some type of famous football player. I don't know who it was. They were doing some type of signings and meet and greets down at where the old College Football Hall of Fame used to be, down in South Bend.
Mhm.
And I got them to sign something, but I have no idea who they are. I was too little to understand at the time. But yeah, I got their football signed somewhere at that in my grandma's house.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
What's your guys' favorite TV show of all time? If you said pick one.
Probably The Office.
Wow. Wow.
Speaking
All
of,
time.
dude, in Chicago right now they have the ultimate like office experiments, and it literally costs like a good amount of money, and you can get different type or levels of the experience, but you have to like schedule your time out. So it's not just like a walkthrough, like, oh, this is the office. You legitimately get to participate in like activities and stuff.
That's kind of
I was
cool.
gonna look it up and actually probably pay to do that soon.
Oh my god.
I don't.
It's the office experience. What do you want me to do? It's
Alright,
my
if you could
favorite
meet
show.
one person from The Office, who'd you meet?
Jim, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, John
I mean-
Krasinski for sure.
Damn, he's. the
What'd you
most-
say? You just
If you
died.
could meet one person from The Office, who would you meet?
We all said Jim.
Oh, you know what? I love Jim probably when it comes to like the character, but when it comes to the actual person, Steve Carell all the way.
Alright,
He
fair
seems
enough.
like the most wholesome person out there.
I don't know, dude. Have you seen John Krasinski in real life? He's so chill.
It's true, and he
Dude.
does have that whole show, Some Good News, and he's
Yeah.
fantastic about it. And I've heard he's like one of the nicest, like caring people.
Well, he's also played in a lot of other movies that are good too.
Yeah.
He directed Quiet Thing or
The reason I want to
Quiet
meet
Place,
Steve
yeah.
Carell though
Quiet
is that
Place,
he
thank you.
seems to bring people together really well.
yeah.
He'd be
He's seen-
hilarious to talk to.
Oh my gosh, he would though.
Have you seen some of like the Twitter and the Instagram videos he does?
Who?
No.
John Krasinski.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen
Yeah, I follow him
like
on
some good
Instagram.
news.
He did. I mean, he does that, yeah. But I also saw another one recently where he got hockey tickets for him and who was the actress that played Pam in The Office?
Anna Fisher.
Oh, Pam Beasley. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer. he got apparently he got like hockey tickets for him and her to go watch hockey together, and I guess she ended up canceling on him, and he ended up sending out like a Twitter video where it was like, "Sorry you couldn't make it. I had to bring someone else instead." And he brought her ex-boyfriend on the show, the fucking
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what his name
I
is.
can't remember his name.
Daryl. Is that it?
I
No,
don't
Daryl's the
know,
other
it's,
one. Fuck, what's his name?
Roy?
Yeah, Roy.
Oh.
Yeah, John brought Roy.
That's awesome.
And I started chuckling at that. I'm like, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's chill. I liked him in 13 Hours in Benghazi too. It was a good
I don't
war
know that
movie.
one.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it
I'll
was
have to
based on a
watch
true
that.
story. It's a good movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
He also plays
I'll
in the Jack Ryan, the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that show
The
is
Amazon.
amazing. That
Seen
is
that.
a
Is that
really
good?
good, intense war show. Honestly,
I watched like half of it, but I fell asleep. Nick and I were watching. It.
You know
He
what's
kinda watched
actually
it,
really
but I fell asleep.
surprising? Angela from that show, even though like she's horrible in the show, is one of like the greatest people ever outside of it.
Yeah.
Her and
Yeah, Angela Kinsey.
Kinsey,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
her and Jenna have a show together that basically talk through detailed stuff on The Office. That's been fantastic. I think I've gotten through like 18 episodes of that podcast.
I was gonna say I thought
But-
it was a podcast.
Honestly, nothing but gold there. If
Yeah.
It's
you
pretty
like The
decent.
Office, that's the best Office podcast you can get into. I
like
know the other ones put-
but
I know the other characters put on some stuff, but that one for sure I know is good.
I like The Office. I don't think I like it enough to call it my number one show of all time.
Really? I mean,
I think it's a toss up
I
between.
mean, it's okay.
I think it's a toss up between How
like
I
if
Met
it's
Your
something
Mother
you're
and
literally
Friends.
gonna, yeah.
How I Met Your Mother is
Friends?
better.
I really like Friends.
I
yeah.
like Friends, but How I Met Your Mother is better.
I think so too.
I don't know.
It's
That
a close
70s show
second.
was
though.
my favorite.
I haven't watched that one
Ugh.
yet. That's something I've been meaning to get to.
These sitcoms are good, but
You've never been a
If you
true
don't-
fan of them, Austin. You enjoy
Yeah,
watching
they're-
something here
they're
and there,
kinda
but you never
overrated.
want to
Like,
follow through it.
The Office was the only one I watched all the way through, and I've seen
If you
it
don't want a
multiple times, and I
sitcom
enjoy it.
answer, I really liked Breaking Bad.
Have you
Okay,
guys
I
have you
respect
seen
that.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Another
What? You didn't
sitcom.
like? That was amazing.
No, it was. They
It's
were
kinda
trying
hard
too
to get
hard.
in-
They were trying
Yeah.
too
I
hard.
don't think so.
I thought
oh
so.
well.
I got through like 6 or 7 episodes. I'm like, nah, it just isn't. Nah.
I did that too the first time. I ended up having to restart.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't.
It is pretty difficult to get into. But I did that with every single one of those shows.
It just means they're trying too hard.
Yeah, I didn't like it all that much, but different.
I did it with The Office though too.
The only reason I watched The Office because my my girlfriend at the time, my ex now, was really into it. She wanted something to watch together.
The only reason I watched this because Nick wouldn't leave me alone, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's true.
It was really bad at first. Then I got into it.
I did enjoy it. It's the only sitcom that I watched all the way through multiple times. It's good.
I've
It's
watched
really
it
good.
at least 12 times all the way through.
Holy
I've probably
crap!
seen it three times all the way
Yeah,
through.
I was gonna say 2 or 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
There becomes a point where you become addicted.
When you know what episode comes next is when you need
I
to stop.
think it's healthy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this episode when they all go to Michael's house and get drunk, or not Michael, fucking whatever. I don't care. Anyway,
Chocolate turtles.
Wait, the turtles.
Bro,
oh man,
this soup I'm eating right now is the best fucking soup I've ever had in my life. It's good as fuck.
I'm so happy for you.
You're just mad
alright.
because you can't eat.
Oh.
I mean, I
wow.
can. I'm just choosing not
Say,
to.
we all know Ben can eat. Come on now.
Wow.
Okay, this one goes along with being a kid and what you wanted to be, kind of. What was something you were told as a kid was true but found out false on your own later? I know it's got to be something you were told as a kid where you're just like, oh, okay, and then you found out you're like, that wasn't true.
I don't think I had really
You
much.
can't
of
drive in
anything.
your car with the lights on the inside.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
That's when the parents freak out about it. It's hilarious. They turn the lights off. I can't focus on the road. And you're like, what?
What is the actual reason for that? Is there like a reflection or something when you? I'm gonna try tomorrow driving to
gives
work.
me
It's harder to
anxiety.
see.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it tomorrow driving to work in the morning.
Especially if it's like really dark outside. I don't like the feeling of like being in a light up box as I'm driving down the road while everyone can see it. Oh, it's kind of weird.
It's really
It
distracting.
gives me
You
anxiety.
shouldn't be going
I
that
don't
slow.
know. I mean, my windows are pretty tinted.
What do you mean going that slow? If it's a lit up box in pitch black, you're gonna see inside of it.
For half a second while they zoom by, yeah.
That's
Who
weird though.
cares?
Imagine as you're driving by. I don't know,
If
it's
you make
weird.
that face while you're driving, you deserve to get weird looks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah. I remember being told a lot that my teeth would fall out if I didn't brush my teeth every day. But
I think that does eventually happen though.
eventually, but that's like a long time.
Yeah,
does take
I
a
mean,
long
you
time.
gotta not
So
brush your teeth
technically,
for a
they
very
weren't
long time.
lying.
Technically, yes, but they really stretched the truth on
say-
that one.
I'd say the biggest one that I was always not necessarily told by my parents, but just told in general, or it was regurgitated through what I watched media and stuff like that, is that you have to go to the doctor like every 3 months or whatever for checkups. And it's like I don't know about you guys, but like, I haven't been to the doctor in like 4 or 5 years.
I'm
I
the
haven't
same
been to
way.
the doctor since I've been out of high school. Or
Yeah,
the
it's
dentist.
not like I'm chill. Okay, you dirty booty. Why aren't you going? Go to the
Brush it.
dentist, dude.
Brush my teeth.
I mean, the dentist is a little more important than the doctor's office.
I mean,
I haven't been
guess,
to
but
them in
still.
almost a year.
I haven't been to the dentist in a long time, but that's because I had braces on. I didn't.
I have a
wasn't
dentist
able
appointment
to.
coming up soon, but like I still try and go at least once a year because you probably should.
Yeah, I want to get mine done here soon.
Because everyone, as good as everyone says they brush their teeth, they still say you don't do it. Is the good? I hate that, dude.
I mean,
I'll
I guess
sit
to
there-
be fair, I did just go recently and get my wisdom teeth.
Dude, I'll
So I
take
guess
like
I
a,
was there recently.
I'll take like
Oh,
a
yeah.
drill to my teeth with the toothbrush on the end. I'm like, and I go in there and they're like, "See, it doesn't look like you've been brushing your teeth every day." I'm like, "What?"
You just show them video
Come on,
footage of a
Walter.
drill going around your mouth.
I know,
Yeah,
they're like,
I
here,
don't know
try
if I
and
can do
use
better.
this. They take out this like jackhammer of a freaking thing with a like huge toothbrush at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
Looks
I
like
know.
a
Like, we
fucking-
prefer a second person to brush your teeth for you in order to get the full result.
Looks like a fucking Call of Duty DLC gun. They're like, here, try this.
It really helps if you have this table to strap down your head as well.
I know. Like, no, seriously, I've gone though, and they're like, "How often do you floss?" I'm like, "Once a day." I mean, I probably should do it more. They're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Here, so we'll see if it starts bleeding. That means you need to do it more." And then they'll go in there and be like, just slamming it onto my teeth, and then I'm bleeding. They're like, "Yeah, see, you're not doing it good enough." I was
Well,
like,
you
"Are you
actually
kidding?"
shouldn't do it more than once a day.
I know. I didn't think so either.
You start punching
No,
them in the
it's-
face, like, see, you're bleeding.
I know. They're like, "You really should be doing it more."
Yeah.
Like, ma'am, you just jabbed my mouth open.
Yeah, you're literally stabbing me with a fork in the teeth.
I know,
right
they're
now.
taking
like,
a pick and a hammer and going.
Like, see, your
It's
tooth
still
shouldn't be
not
that
holding
loose.
its own. Like,
I
well, you
actually
never
had
know when
that.
you gotta eat some raw cactus.
Cactus.
I actually had that though. No, the woman, you know, the thing they scrape your teeth with to like.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing They
yeah.
scrape your teeth. Well, they have that
Oh.
little like tongue depressor or whatever they like are supposed to like use to block it from like hitting your tongue. But like she was scraping it and literally jabbed my gum, and then it just
Oh.
literally was just bleeding all over. She's like, "It looks like you need to work on your." Flossing more. I literally told her, I go, "You just poked my gum." She's like, "Oh, I did? Oh, okay, never mind. You might be doing good then." I go, "Probably." I go, "My whole mouth's numb now."
Oh my god.
You literally
Yeah.
just fucking slit my gum open. What do
She
you
literally-
mean?
She literally was like scraping and then went up too far, grabbed it, hooked it, and like ripped it down, and it like
Oh,
cut it.
that's like the most
So-
cringy part already. This is hard to listen to.
I do
Yeah,
have a
it wa-
story
it sucked.
similar to that. When I had my braces, they took them off at one point to like adjust them, and when they take it off, you know, they have to obviously put them back on. And they were sanding down the glue that they used to.
Oh.
They were sanding down like the glue that they used to hold it in so they can put fresh stuff on. And they're like, okay, they started sanding it, and I was there for like 5 minutes. They were sanding my tooth still down, and it was like it hurt. I was in excruciating pain, and they're like, "Oh, no, just wait." They eventually look at me and go, "Yeah, whenever it starts hurting, let us know." I'm like, "I've been in massive pain for like 3 minutes now. Please stop."
I thought I was just supposed to be a man and take it.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, you."
that hurt.
They were like, Because eventually like tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, please stop. I'm tapping out. No more. And he goes, you did really good. I thought you were going to stop a long time ago. I was like, I didn't know I needed to stop you. I did.
The ball's been clinched for the last 45 minutes, dude. I can't feel anything.
See, I have.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say for my front two teeth, the bottom of them are actually not like my actual teeth. I had to get them like kind of superficially put on there because when I was younger, I guess I should explain this. So when I was younger, we were outside of my church, and my dad. Everyone had gone home at this point. My dad was an Awana leader. My dad, for some reason, I don't know why, was goofing around with a friend of his and was driving around the parking lot in our minivan. Well, I saw him go around one time, and he was going slow enough. Once again, I have no clue why he was doing this. But I was like, oh, hey, I'm going to run in there. He's going slow enough where I can jump on the back of the minivan and just ride it. So I did. I ended up going over, I rode it and everything. It was awesome. I rode a whole lap around and everything. My dad laughed. It was all cool and everything. Well, then he stopped for me to get off, and then I wanted to do it again, but my dad didn't know. And he, once again, don't know why, but my dad wanted to do a joke with his friend and slam on the brakes with his minivan. I didn't know this time, of course. So I started running and everything. I got to a full sprint because he started going faster than he was before. And as I was jumping up, I had literally I was jumping off of my one leg or foot. He slammed on the brakes. The right above my knee caught the bumper of the van. I slammed into the back of the window, whatever, and shattered the bottom half of my front two teeth. So I almost
birds off the Windex commercials.
Yeah, it shattered because I remember spitting out pieces of my teeth, and then I ended up like almost passing out and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I don't have the bottom front of like legit teeth now. So when I went to the dentist a while ago, they ended up falling off when I was eating a Buffalo Wild Wing. Or eating at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was there. Duh.
But they kind of did the same thing. They numbed me up though, thankfully, and like literally took a grinder to my teeth to get it down a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, that stuff sucks.
Anyone else's teeth feel weird right now?
Nope. I'm pretty sure my one tooth is numb from that one tooth.
So I had to get a lot of them physicals at the doctor because I did sports.
Yeah.
I think everyone has to get a physical at certain ages. I think
you might, but yeah, you have to get one at least every year for sports.
Yeah, for sports you have to get one at least like every 6 months to a year, depending on what type. Because I did winter sports and spring sports, so I had to get 2 physicals a year.
Yeah, you have to get them more than you're comfortable with.
Yeah, it's really.
No kidding.
You never get a woman. It's always some creepy old dude.
Oh yeah.
Who's like
I had a woman once.
Just lucky, because I never had a woman.
Oh, it was awkward. I think I would rather had a man. It was awkward.
Dude, no, you don't want a man. You don't want a man. So, all right, this is the story.
No,
so
it's just never good.
Yeah.
No, the last time I went to the doctor, which was like 5 years ago now, it was for sports, and I went there, and it was an old dude. This dude's in his like late 70s, right? And he's like one of those people who thinks he's funny, so he makes a lot of jokes, but they're just like
not during a physical.
Yeah, so he looks my mom dead in the face. I thought he forgot about the physical. I was like, yes, he's not gonna touch me. And then he looks at me. He looks at me. He goes, all right, mom. He looks at my mom and he goes, we're gonna take a little boy over here. And I'm like 17, 18. He goes, we're gonna take a little boy over here. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the 3 most important things in life. He says, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And then he takes me by the hand into this dark room. No joke, dark
room.
By
your hand?
Yeah, takes me by my hand.
Oh my
God. This dark room. Snaps on one of them latex gloves. He goes, all right, drop your pants. I was like,
what the fuck? Are you giving me a physical or a blowjob?
I know. No joke. I'm not even exaggerating. He gets on his knees. I start like taking down my pants, and then he literally like reaches up. He goes, "Where are they?" It's just
oh no!
Oh my God. It was like I didn't. What are you supposed to do?
You didn't do anything.
17. I was just sitting there. I was like,
they're in your hand.
This man needs foreplay to do his job now. Oh my God!
Like it's like ice cold hands. Like the dude was half dead.
No.
Grasping my genitals in a dark room.
When I had these.
And then he goes, all right, cough for me. And then I coughed, and then we moved on. And then my mom was like, how was it? I was like,
No.
Oh,
What do you
Oh
mean
my
how it wasn't?
God.
Some old man just fucking grabbed me by the balls.
he got on his knees. That's what made it weirder.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
imagine your mom actually wanting to know how a physical went. Like she knows what goes on.
How was it? Would you
How
do it
do you
again?
feel?
Would you do it again?
How would you rate that physical?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10 because
Oh
it made me
my-
uncomfortable as fuck. Let's get the hell out of here.
The only reason I didn't put it as 1 is because I wasn't actually abused.
Yeah. Oh, it was the weirdest thing. Like the other ones I've had have been so easy, so chill. That one was,
No.
yeah, haunting.
Thankfully, I don't remember any of mine.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Might have been like,
Yeah.
I wasn't
a
like
little.
drugged or anything.
he got roofied.
Yeah, comes out of the video. Why does my son look so? Don't worry about him. He feels good.
He will be good for you for the rest of the day.
Jesus fucking.
Tomorrow, if he's sore in areas, it's normal. It's just part of their routine.
Oh my God.
If he poops out blood, it's okay.
Oh my gosh, just
That is
this
kind of
once,
normal.
though. After another what? No,
What?
it's
Hold
not.
on. Backtrack. Pooping blood is not normal, Ben. You might want to get your asshole looked
I
at.
think it's normal.
I never said it was normal for me.
Just because your boyfriend tells you it's normal, that doesn't mean it's normal.
What kind of food you eating?
Hot stuff. I don't know.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Took
Gotta love
explosive
some
diarrhea to a
Chipotle.
whole new level.
All right, what else were we talking about?
God, anything
Ooh,
else but
drunk
this,
stories.
please.
Drunk stories, drunk stories, drunk stories.
Ooh.
Drug stories.
Not drunk
No.
stories. Calm down.
Wait, you have those?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my goodness.
No,
So
drunk
I once
stories.
bought black
NK.
tar heroin from some guy in Chicago.
Well, hold
No,
on. Ben,
there was
how many
some kid
times
at
have you
school
been
that
drunk
tried-
before? Because
Never,
also, you've never...
I've never been fully drunk.
Oh, so it's just me and Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a little tipsy, but I've never gotten that
Oh,
far.
man.
Anyway, no, I mean, back to the drug story thing, because I did bring it up. So some kid at school tried selling me LSD once.
Oh my god, seriously?
And I was like, yeah, no, I'm alright. So he's like, well, fuck it. If I can't sell it to anybody, I'm just gonna take it. And he sat at our lunch table and fucking took LSD right in front of us. And then like an hour later, somebody pulled the fire alarm, and I see the principal walking him to the office with like the fucking, school officer or whatever. And I was like,
Oh,
bruh.
he got caught.
Yeah. And he's not
What
only gonna get in
grade?
trouble for pulling the fire alarm, but he's gonna get in trouble for being on LSD. He probably went to fucking jail.
Damn. Anyway, you can get in contact with him so we can,
Oh, man,
do a
why not?
follow-up.
I don't know his
Do a-
name.
We
I
can do a
never even
podcast
knew
on
the
LSD.
kid. He just sat at our fucking table and was like, "Hey, y'all want to buy this LSD?" I was
Podcast
like,
on LSD.
No,
No.
Topic?
Okay.
no, we're not
This just
copying the
sounds horrible.
Misfits.
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Misfits did like 2 or 3 episodes on that.
What if we did shrooms?
Yeah.
They did
They've
that
done
too.
all of them. they've
Yeah,
done
no.
all of the drugs.
Most of their episodes
It'd be
seem to
different
be
if we'd
about
actually
weed.
done them like them.
What?
Yeah, none of us are.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, so, it was when I had my my blue lobster, Larry. My girlfriend and
dead?
I. No, I don't know.
What
We-
do you don't know? Do you have him
Wha-
still?
No, so what we did was we.
Okay, wait a minute.
were- I
Pause.
was-
Hang on. Pause. What the fuck is Blue Lobster Larry?
oh,
He
I
had
had a
a leg-
lobster. I had a lobster. A pet
It's a
Like a
lobster.
legit
plushie?
lobster.
Huh?
Like a plushie?
No, like it was like a crawfish.
It was like a
But it
pet.
looks
What
like-
you eat?
It was a pet, yeah. Like it was a crawfish, but it was probably like, I mean, it looks bigger, but it was like 6 inches, probably about long.
Yeah.
And it was
like
blue?
a nice blue color.
Yeah.
It was a pretty. It was almost the color of Nick's, pretty much the color of Nick's sea turtle in the background.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
I
knew
have
this
pictures
about
of them.
you.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it, and it was at Nick and I's house. I don't think you came over though. But
No, he didn't.
it was when we were moving out, and I didn't want to take him with me because he was a lot of work. So I just let him go in the St. Joe River.
Mm.
So my girlfriend and I were walking down a bank, like a stone path, pretty much through woods down to the St. Joe River. We're gonna let him go, and as we're walking down there, I think we were walking down. Oh, we were walking. Okay, so as we're walking down, we're just having a conversation. I don't see anyone. I'm high alert though because we're walking through woods, and there's scary things in woods. But
Right.
So we're walking down there, and as we're walking down there, we're mid talk. All of a sudden, I hear these people talking right next to us. So I like look over, and there's these two people. And I didn't even make eye contact because it was weird. So I just kept looking, or I kept walking down the steps. I released the lobster, say bye to him, got a video of it, and then as we're walking back up, all I hear is, "You guys want some weed?" And I look over, and I just see these two sketchy people. They're like, I was like, no. I don't even remember what we said. I think she responded because I just kept walking. I was like, nah, I'm not. No. No one offers you drugs in the woods. It's weird. Like,
Yeah, that sounds like something out of a horror movie.
no, it sounded
It
like something
does.
in like a school movie. You know those school movies, those corny ones people talk to, where they're like, when you get out of school, all you're gonna do is get offered drugs. Say
Oh,
no
yeah.
to those drugs. That's what it
Yeah,
felt like.
nobody's offering you their fucking
Right.
pot
No
for
one
free either.
exactly.
I mean,
Anyone who offers you weed, that's some garbage ass weed.
Yeah,
is
well,
what that
because
is.
honestly, at this point, it's legalized up in not Mishawaka,
Michigan.
Michigan,
Yes,
and so
I'll
you
help you
can
with
just
that.
kind of drive a little bit of ways and get it.
Yeah, we
anyways.
could literally drive 20 minutes and go get it. But like, yeah, these people, no.
yeah, no,
I'm not
that
taking
sounds
from
sketchy
any
as fuck.
random people in the woods, and then especially if it's drugs.
It sounds like the exact same thing of like everyone saying like, check her Halloween candy for pot
Razor
candy.
blades.
And razor blades is like, first of all, no one's giving away pot candy, especially for free. Like, what? They're not even gonna see what the kid does with it. Like,
My goodness.
seriously. The razor blades I
We should
can
do that.
maybe understand, maybe, but I've still never seen an actual case of it.
We should do that for the
I
next
just-
topic. Razor blades and candy.
How long do you think that'll last?
What?
Well, until we eradicate enough of them.
What are
oh
you
my
talking about?
dude! All I can think of is a Joker, not like a legit thing, like-
Joker.
Imagine biting into a Butterfinger and it's just like a.
Stop. All right,
Blade.
next topic. I'm not even going there. That just sounds horrible. No, I had Butterfingers last week.
I had one Saturday. Thanks, Jordan.
I really don't like Butterfinger. What's your
What do you
favorite
mean
type of
you don't
candy?
like Butterfingers? That's the best
They're
kind
alright.
of. Okay, it's not the best, but
They're
it's
all right. I
freaking
don't like.
fantastic.
They're the only candy bar that like sticks to your teeth.
Yeah, they do. It's worth
I
it
don't,
though.
I don't like it. They're
Uh,
all right. They're all right. They're all right.
Wait,
I'd
all right.
still eat
If
'em.
we're on the topic of candy right now, what's everybody's favorite candy bar?
I just fucking asked that question.
No, you didn't.
All right, guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Favorite
you, though.
candy? What? Go.
Twix.
Favorite candy, go.
Favorite candy.
Twix.
Candy?
Oh my god.
Ben likes candy corn. He's probably one of them fags.
I don't think I've actually had candy corn.
Oh, candy corn's horrible.
I like candy corn.
It's
Yeah, I've
alright.
heard some people like it. I've heard some people don't. I don't.
Yuck.
Or if I
There's
have had it, it was
never-
a long time ago.
It's gross. What is it? What is it even made out of?
I will say
I
I
don't
Wax.
know.
It's
It
like
used
the
to be
same
my
thing as like
favorite when I was a
witchers.
kid.
I want wax. Isn't that what you fucking make candles out of?
It's like an edible wax. It's like
Yum.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't. It comes from a tree. I don't know how to explain it.
Tree wax.
well, it used to be
Isn't
my
that maple
favorite, but
syrup?
then I ate like an entire bowl the size of me when I was a kid, and I threw up and for like an hour or so, and I never had it.
I had the same
expect-
experience with it was
It just has
it
a
was
weird
Hershey's
taste.
cookies and cream.
It does.
I
Wait,
don't
with
like
what?
Hershey's cookies and cream. That stuff's not that good.
Oh, that
I-
stuff I used.
I ate like an
Yeah, I-
entire bowl of that and got sick and threw it all up and never touching it again.
You know what's
I-
really good? Puppy chow.
Is that
Oh,
that's
that
not,
stuff is-
is that
yeah, it's
considered
great.
candy?
No, not even
I
close.
don't know, but I mean it's sweet, so I mean I at the same time why not?
Yeah, I mean it's still
sweet.
candy. I'd say
It's. I
I
would.
snack. It's just a snack.
It's
same
candy.
difference.
I honestly, I mean, you can snack on a Butterfinger, a little king size thing.
No, snacking is a verb, but a snack is something you eat.
What?
Like
Austin, you kind of looking like a snack.
You can
No.
snack on a. I mean, people don't just casually like eat a bunch of.
but it's classified
agree.
as like a snack. Like a Twinkie is a snack. You wouldn't classify a Twinkie as candy.
You guys care way too much about snack and snack.
I do. I'm offended. Nutter Butters, snack.
A snack or snacking?
No, that's
It doesn't
candy.
matter.
I don't know.
Snacking.
You just
is
said it
the
doesn't
act of
matter, but
eating
you're
a snack.
defending. Okay. Anyway, Jordan, what's your favorite candy? You never answered.
We'll argue about this later.
Jordan. No,
I'm
Jordan.
sorry, what? Crystal was talking to me.
What's your favorite candy?
Oh, I like Kit Kats.
Okay,
Oh,
solid.
that's
Yeah,
Austin.
That's a
it's pretty
respectable one,
average,
yeah.
but I like Kit Kats. Kit Kats
No,
are the
everyone
best.
else go first. I'll go last.
You are the last one.
I'll
Oh.
do
Wait, no, Nick.
Skittles.
Yeah, no, say Nick didn't answer. What's yours again?
Twix.
Oh, Twix is good.
Yep.
Twix and Kit Kat are solid answers. Like you can't get mad at someone for saying those.
No, especially if
I
you
don't
put them in the
like Twix
fridge.
that much. I only like when I having one or two of those. It's never something I like choose
I like
first. though.
Twix. I mean, like Yeah, if I get one in my Halloween, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah.
eat it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
they're-
used to not like them though. As a kid,
Really?
I used to hate them.
I used to be
Are
the
you
same
a
way
left or
actually.
right Twix?
They're the same.
What?
It's just a marketing campaign.
No.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I said, are you a left or right Twix?
They're the exact
side.
same. It's just a marketing
Right,
campaign.
bro, right
You
side.
haven't heard that's how they market it. They're like, you could either be left or you could be right. Like you have to pick one, and then they like will sell a pack of Twix that'll say right Twix on it.
The right ones are better.
I agree.
There's no
So
difference.
It
It's
is.
so dumb. It's funny.
You guys are okay.
You know what? That's as dumb as the freaking Skittles taking away the color for Pride Month. Like, oh.
Oh.
Wait, they
yeah,
did
that's-
that?
No, that's dumber.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
hear about
literally
that.
make gray Skittles,
Yeah,
who
they're
literally say "Taste the rainbow" and then say "Take away all the color for Pride Month." Like that doesn't even make it.
for Pride
Wouldn't
Month. They have
they
Skittles
want
and they're
this-
in a white bag.
Everything about it is wrong, but
Wouldn't
that's-
they want the Skittles to be rainbow
You think?
Yeah,
especially for
Hey,
Pride Month? I don't know.
that and the whole topic is delusional. So
Anyway, moving
It's
on.
definitely not something we should bring up anymore.
No. Honestly, I like chocolate. Chocolate's good, but I'm definitely more of a fruity type candy.
Yeah. So what's your
Yeah,
favorite?
like I'd much rather eat like Skittles or Sour Patch or Starburst over like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Sour straws are bomb. I like the
like
sour straws.
I'd say most fruity candies are better than most chocolate candies, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Like
could
I'd
agree
eat
with
a
that.
handful of Starburst before I'd probably, depending on the mood, eat a handful of Reese's or something.
I mean, I thought we were talking
Reese's
about candy bars in
Pieces,
general,
though?
though, not just candy.
Reese's Pieces are good. They're the same thing. I'd rather have a cup than pieces.
yeah, I would
A
too.
cup.
But the pieces are really
Yeah,
good.
the pieces are good.
I
For
don't know.
sure.
The bite-sized ones are pretty good. I mean, I like being able to fucking grab a handful of them.
Yeah.
If we're talking about actual candy bars, I like Paydays.
Those are good. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Oh, those
yeah.
are so good.
I love
I'd say those
Paydays.
are alright, but I don't like nuts.
Wow.
That's good.
So you're the only one in the group that doesn't like nuts.
Awkward.
Just pause on that.
Just leaves the chat. No,
Alright.
Paydays are probably my favorite. I also like Baby Ruths. Those are good.
I haven't tried that. I've heard they're pretty good. I just haven't tried.
They're fantastic. You need
They're
one.
good.
All right. Well, let's go on. Let's go on to the main
Wait,
topic.
no, one more dumb one.
Wait. Oh, well, we
What?
didn't do the drunk story.
Hold on.
Oh, that's right. We got sidetracked.
How much time we got left?
Well, we're almost at 40 minutes.
Oh, we have
What?
easy. So we got plenty of time. Okay.
We got
so
40 minutes.
Yeah, it really feels like it's been
Yeah.
longer than that,
It
honestly.
does. I feel like it's been like 30. But
Dang,
anyway,
we are moving and cruising.
so let's do. If you could be an animal, any animal, what would you be?
Oh, man.
Uh,
This is a difficult one. You
is
gotta.
a
I mean, there's
difficult one.
different categories too.
Right.
that-
Nick, I don't think you're allowed to say anything else but a turtle.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
not. I
facts.
don't want to be a sea turtle. I just think they're freaking like they're really relaxing to think about, and like the whole lifestyle of them is really nice. But
But you
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
want
want
to be
to
relaxed.
No, not that way. No, I want to be like, let's go, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a
if that was
saber-tooth.
the case, probably like a cheetah or something, you know?
That's a good answer.
Mm,
I know what I would be, but I'm gonna wait for you guys to answer.
I don't know.
I mean, I've always been compared to a gazelle, but I'm not going there either.
Jordan would be hunting you.
Yeah, Jordan would just be straight up killing you.
don't remember me? Leave me alone.
Cover that ass, boy.
You're in an afterlife. Nick's
Like,
like, please, Jordan, don't do
Remember
this.
when you bottom fragged in Valorant? Bring the ass here.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I would want to be. I guess a house cat would probably be nice. You can just chill around the house, do nothing.
Fair enough. You know what? I respect that answer.
Yeah. I mean, you don't.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
everyone
it's
takes
fair.
care of you. Yeah.
I would 100% be a kangaroo.
I was thinking about that,
Dude,
but
no
I
one
thought-
fucks with kangaroos. I mean, you ain't gonna fuck with a
you
kangaroo.
know that's true. They do hold their own really
They
freaking
are
well.
beefy.
That's cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
They move around really cool, and everyone loves them. You know, they respect them. No one messes with them. They don't get except for
That's
that one
true.
dude who punched that because it took his dog. Remember
Yeah, that was funny. I've seen that.
I
Yeah.
love
Bro,
that
didn't
video.
everybody get mad at him too for that?
Some people did.
His
Some
dog
people-
ran off, and then the commentator was like, "The wild kangaroo has grabbed his dog," and then the kangaroo's like holding his dog. He's sitting there hopping, and the dude's just like
You know,
Pop.
clobbers him.
Man just fist fought a
And
fucking
the
kangaroo.
kangaroo's like,
Huh?
he's so disrespected.
you know the two things I'm really kind of fighting between is one is orcas. Orcas are so freaking nasty. Like they are probably the bullies of the sea kind of thing.
Yeah.
The other one is something of a hawk or eagle or something like that, because that, I mean,
That'd
that
be
would be cool to be able to fly and do all that kind of. Yeah,
A
I mean,
bald eagle, then you're protected, and they're cool.
yeah. You know what? And I
I don't
guess
want
I
to be
have.
protected. I want to be hunted. I'm gonna be.
I guess I have all 3 categories because I probably would do wolf if I was to do land. It's just hard to
wolves
choose.
are
I think
cool.
kangaroo,
Yeah.
man. I'm telling you, dude. They're fast too. You'd be hauling ass.
Yeah, they are. Armadillos would be fun.
Oh, that's kind of.
You
They're
can roll in-
cool. They're cool, but they're so ugly up close.
You
I'm
can-
kind
but
of
it'd
like.
be fun to
"Ugh."
roll around.
You could go be an armadillo right now, Nick. Just find the nearest mud puddle and start rolling around.
I
in
am
it.
an armadillo when I'm drunk.
What?
I can explain that in a little bit.
Well,
need
go
to
ahead and
send you guys
explain it
some
now,
videos.
because I don't fucking understand.
I gotta send you
So-
guys some videos.
Oh, boy,
no.
okay.
So I've gotten drunk 3 times, but the first and second time I did it, or got drunk, what ended up happening was I thought it was so funny and hilarious to literally roll around like an armadillo. And that wasn't what I was thinking of at the time, but that's what I did. And I literally,
Sonic.
for like hours, was rolling from room to room, and I thought I discovered a new mode of transportation. I really did, actually. the first
I
time.
can just see Nick fucking
told Austin-
throwing up after he's done.
He said, "Gotta go fast."
Yeah, well, remember, Austin, I shouted. I was like, Austin, I found a transportation! And I rolled into my room and hit a corner and stuff.
I wanted to hang myself then.
Oh my god. I need to hang out with drunk Nick.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm pretty fun.
I'd say the funnest.
You're fun
the
in general,
Besides
Nick,
funnest-
Austin,
but-
who all he did was complain and wasn't like
Ugh.
drunk, so he couldn't really speak too much.
Yeah, I should have just started drinking at that point.
Yeah,
Oh
next
my
time we
God,
all
I
hang
just
out, we just gotta
destroyed
get
my
drunk.
tool.
Dude, the
No.
best part of Nick being drunk was right when it happened, because he didn't think he was. He was sitting there playing Grand Theft Auto, and he was just messing around.
I
He's
used that to
already-
measure how drunk I was.
Yeah,
by the
he's
way,
already had
'cause I
like
to
9, 10 shots by this point.
Holy
He's just
crap.
sitting there.
I
and
went
he-
13 with Fireball.
He started
Jesus.
he started on his like chair, and he was like flying a plane, and then he looked over. I looked over. He's on the ground still playing, looking, and he looked normal. But then I looked at the screen, and the plane's just completely nosediving. And he looks at me. He goes, "I don't even feel it yet. I'm not even drunk." I look at the screen. He's like,
Yeah, it was a helicopter. It was a helicopter because I was trying to like focus on my reaction time.
"Yeah, you were great."
Your reaction time.
Apparently, I had no idea because
He's
yeah.
like Kobe Bryant that
Because if you
helicopter.
watched me play, I remember I was like going with
Oh.
the helicopter to try and do stuff because I didn't know how to like.
He thought his Xbox
about
One
it
was a Wii.
Go up, go up.
Come on.
I know. Then I couldn't feel it anymore, or I could start feeling it. I was like, I'm done. I gotta figure out what's going on.
Oh, you
That
figured
was
out pretty quick what's going on.
Unique. Apparently, I'm super supportive when I'm drunk too of other drunks.
You know, it's not a bad thing though.
I was
That's-
like, you can do it.
Okay. Ooh,
as in like you encourage them to keep drinking, or just
No,
in general?
Megan was drunk too. And when she was throwing up, I came over from my episode. That was from my episode, right? Wasn't it, Austin? Or something? Yeah, and I basically went over. I was like, Megan, you'll be alright. You can make it.
And he's sitting there looking. He's looking at the toilet. He's like, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh, man. But yeah, no, the other thing I'll start doing is doing push-ups.
Oh,
What?
the worst
Yeah,
thing is
I
I had
think-
to clean up after him.
Yeah, just
so
throwing
put-
up in the middle of push-ups.
Oh,
No,
I
that-
threw up in the
so-
sink. I just did the dishes. This
One,
dude eats the whole
two.
fucking breakfast and then vomits. He power peaks it back into it. And then he tries he takes my the brand new brush that we use to clean the dishes and tries
Oh
forcing
no!
it down the drain, and it just
no!
clogs the drain. It's just chunky and it was disgusting.
No!
He ate a whole ass ham and cheese omelet and power peaked it back in the sink.
Yeah.
So when we had a party at my grandma's house for my great grandma at the time. She turned, I think it was like 90. I think it was at the time. So we had a huge party for her. We invited everyone from the family around, and my cousin got wasted, and she ended up going to throw up in one of the bathrooms. She missed the toilet and puked into our vent.
Oh.
It was
That's
So
awful.
scrumptious.
It was
Imagine turning on
awful.
the vent for the heat. Oh.
Yeah, Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty much
sure
what
that
happened.
smelled
Yep.
fantastic.
It just smells like stomach acid.
Yeah.
Oh, feel like it
Dude, that
feels
uric
nice, but it
acid from the
smells
stomach,
horrible.
it smells terrible.
Yeah, luckily
It's
I
like a
was not
distinct
living there at
smell,
the
too.
time.
It is.
Luckily I was not living there at the time, but oh man.
Ugh,
I heard
that's rough.
horror stories from my grandma, my grandpa who lived there. They're like it was not fun to pick up.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was-
Yuck.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right, well.
All right. I suppose you guys can go on. Adrenaline activities.
Yeah, I guess Nick, you had some pretty fun, I don't know, last couple weeks.
Yeah, well, something I realized this week was like I've done a lot more than most people have done. Like I've ridden a bull, I've gone skydiving,
Ridden a man.
zip lining. I've done a thing. You remember that, don't you, Austin?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh!
hold on.
I knew you guys were roommates for a reason.
Same night of GTA.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. So, and then there's also this thing that I did that was labeled a slingshot, but it wasn't a slingshot. They raised you up on a rope 40 feet in the air, and you pull a lever and just let yourself swing. That was pretty cool. I've tried water skiing, not for very long, but I've done it. Not successfully per se, but
Well, as long as you tried it.
yeah.
I
But
mean-
one thing, yeah, honestly, my favorite thing so far out of everything has been skydiving.
I could
Like
never.
eventually when I can, and if I'm able to, I will get a license to skydive, and I'm gonna probably just go for 2 years, like legitimately just all out.
There's a place down here in Niles. Or
Up
near
here,
Niles.
well,
So the thing is though, is that in order to get certified
You have to
and
do a
get
certain
all
number
your
of jumps.
equipment, it costs like from anywhere from $8,000 to like $14,000.
Yeah. You have to do a certain number of jumps though with someone though.
It's
So
like
you can
6.
always just get those out of the way.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is that when you do that, you kind of have to start at that point.
Oh, you have to start the process.
Even then it's like $1,200.
And there's
For that
probably like
whole-
a checklist or something, right? Like they make you do it properly. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
you go
Well,
on
yeah.
different jumps, and each jump is supposed to work on a specific part of the jump to see how well you handle it.
Right.
And I think only the last one is where you full out just go by yourself, and no assistance at all. Because even when you skydive the first several
Nick
jumps,
forgets his parachute.
Oh, like, oh yeah, that's a big thing. Forgot that.
because
Damn
the
it.
first like several jumps, they'll like 2 other people will come and hold on to you while you're like skydiving, and then let go of you when they want you to do what you want to do, or they want you to do. But no, the reason why you have to do it every so often is because one, you're jumping out of a plane and doing a procedure that has to be done so precisely that if you don't do it consistently, if you like say I did it right now but I couldn't do it for another 3 years, I'm not going to remember fully what I'm doing, so I'd basically have to take the course again to be safe.
That's fair. I do think if it's such a life and death situation, as in like literally jumping out of an airplane, you would think more than 6 times. Like what person
No,
decided
it's
6 was right? Like 5 was too little. He died. Maybe
I
6.
wonder how they got to that number of 6.
Yeah, like
Well, I think I don't remember if I knew what the actual jumps were based off of. That would be it. But it's like an 8-hour course, and then
PD only did it 3 times, and
it's not
he kissed
based,
the ground.
and it's not like all in one like shot either. Like it's throughout several weeks and stuff. But yeah. That is something I would love to do.
This would be a perfect time for Timmy to tell a story about the guy that jumped out without a fucking parachute.
Seriously, have a person?
no, I guess
I mean, he had one, but it like malfunctioned or something, so he like smacked the ground.
they were all
Oh my
learning. They were all learning how to pack parachutes themselves, and I guess the guy who ended up not having a good parachute didn't pack it properly, so he went to pull it, and nothing really happened.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you,
yeah.
that is an
Assuming it got
intense thing.
twisted or something.
Just packing your parachute. I watched my aunt and uncle, because my aunt and uncle, they do it all the time. I mean, my uncle is a skydiving instructor too.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Watching them fold their parachutes is something that scares me.
I'm
It's not like,
assuming that unless it gets damaged, you can continuously use it, right?
yeah.
You just do maintenance on it, make sure it's not like there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. But as long, you just, where would you buy a parachute at?
Well, I'm sure there's like pro shops.
Oh, I
and
don't.
something like that.
I know there's online stores, but other than that, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's
How
like
much
this.
are they? I'm curious of the price.
like
You
the
know,
of
one
same-
thing that's what?
I was gonna say it's like the same thing for buying like pool sticks or bowling balls. You just have to some random stuff like that. You just have to know where to look.
Actually, you know what? There are. I bought mine from a shop, though. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
But
just random stuff like that. You just find the right shop for it.
you know, one thing that you guys probably don't know about skydiving is that when you see a bunch of skydivers go, whether or not they're going in a formation in the air, you still have to have there are different procedures when your parachutes are held to like in formations to go in a circle and stuff like that so you don't hit each other. There's actually like a way of thinking about it, and it's not just free floating and hoping no one runs into you. There's a whole like I don't know how it goes or what there is into it specifically, but I know that sometimes like newbies mess it up. And one guy I was talking to this last year said that he ran into one of those newbies and then had to crash into a fire or one of those telephone poles.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
because that's just what ended up happening. I don't remember how or why.
I've
but,
just
yeah.
seen the videos of the people whose parachute gets like twisted. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
still comes out, but you're going at still a decently fast rate. So once you do hit the ground, it still hurts.
And honestly, the other thing too, accidents don't normally happen. They happen about and actually probably less than car accidents.
Hmm.
Like number wise and stuff like that, because there was a guy I was talking to at the hangar. He apparently he had just recovered that year from breaking both of his legs, like shattering them, and I think damaging his lower back too really bad from a fall.
Ow.
Yeah, but he was like, "Oh no, it was fine when I as soon as I
Hey,
could,
I
I was
was
back in the
fine.
air."
It was excruciating pain when I fucking did it, but after that, it was all good. I just got up and walked away.
Right. Walk it off.
Don't be a
Okay.
bitch.
Okay, question: are you guys ever planning on going skydiving?
No.
Like, is
No,
that-
absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so Austin, you're the only one. Man, that's okay. So I guess this would be for you then, really. But the one thing that sucks your first time going, I've only gone once, so I can't really say I've gone more than once. But when you go, you're thinking like, okay, get in the plane, let's go up there and fall. No, it takes half an hour to get up to height and everything like that. And the thing that scares me is that people that do that on a regular basis are so used to that flight, they'll take naps on the way up to their fall.
See,
Literally,
I
I was
wouldn't
on the
be
way up.
scared. I'd just be so excited that I'd be like looking out trying to see, Like I'd be like, oh, this is awesome.
That's what I did, yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
higher
would
up
be
you went,
doing.
it got cool. And as soon as you open that door, though, when all that wind hits you, I was so scared. I was so like confident until they opened that door, and I was like, "No, put me back in. No, don't do that."
Close the door. Close the door.
I have a video of me doing this, and it like you can see the like true look of horror.
So you guys want to hear the percentage of people who it's fatal accidents. It's not like just accidents of like people just like just a broken leg or something. This is fatalities.
It's like less than a quarter.
Fatality.
No, so in 2019, out of the 3.3 million people that jumped, how many fatalities do you think there were?
Like less than
12.
500.
Way less than 500.
12.
Okay, well.
There's 15.
Holy crap, Nick.
I'm telling you, it doesn't really like it's a lot more rare than you think because there's so much that goes into it. And if you're not experienced and you're not gonna do that much, you're probably gonna do tandem jump with someone who's very experienced.
Right. They said the odds of dying in skydiving is 1 in 101,000.
I'd be that 1 in 100 and 1,000.
Yeah, I'm not unlucky.
And we're gonna find out now. No, just
Nick's like,
I'm
surprise!
tying you up and putting that in that plane.
That's fun.
My stepdad went skydiving. He said it was the best thing ever.
It's so much fun. I'm telling you, like literally floating with nothing and stuff like that is the best thing. It's something that you can't explain.
I am petrified of heights. I could not do it. I think I would
Wow.
legitimately like pass out on the way
When
up.
you're high. Oh, the other thing that I was shocked about though, my biggest fear when it came to jumping out of the plane was the gut drop. I hate gut drops more than anything. You don't get a gut drop when you go skydiving
Really?
because
surprising.
it's based off of momentum, and then when you get a gut drop, you are going from a dead, space of nothing, not moving at all, to falling. When you're in a plane, you're already going like 100 miles per hour or whatever it is, and you just move your momentum from going straight to down. That's the biggest thing.
Do you
So-
not get one when you land?
No,
Oh, huh, that's cool.
Do you get gut drops when you land? Because normally it's a.
When he gets out of
Okay,
bed,
so
yeah, he
does-
gets a gut drop.
I
Does
meant
it
when he
feel weird
landed.
after you-
I meant when he
Does
jumped
it
out
feel
of a
weird when you
plane.
land?
What,
Like
does
after
it feel
you get
weird?
back up, like you know how you run on a treadmill or something,
Oh,
or you're
yeah.
skating and you feel all wobbly, like you're still running or fucking skating. Does it still feel like you're falling, or?
Not necessarily. If for me, it felt like I wish I was still falling. Like seriously, I wish I was still like
Forever free falling.
skydiving. Like you can. It's just that sense. Like it's not necessarily like when you're on a roller coaster when you get off and you still feel the twists and turns of everything. It you can remember it very clearly in a tangible manner, I guess you could say. But it's not necessarily like you feel like you're still doing that. It's
So,
just a very stuck in your head mindset for a second.
so the odds of dying in a skydiving were 1 in 101,000. What do you think they are in a car crash?
Oh, they're
Probably more than
way
that.
higher.
Oh
Yeah,
my
way
gosh,
higher.
it's probably like I don't know. I don't know how to do odds.
Probably
probably
one in
like
100 or something.
Yeah,
20%.
1
Are
in
you wait fatalities?
It's odds of dying in a car crash in your lifetime.
Yeah, 1 in
Probably
100
like
or 1 in 30, something
20%.
like that.
It's 1 in 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured
So
it's pretty common.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that what is that? That's like
I watched like a bad car accident happen today, actually.
uh,
Yeah, someone. I don't know if he ran a stop sign or just didn't see the guy coming, but he pulled out and it was a big Ford pickup truck and he just rammed his driver's side door. And
dude. I have a
yeah.
my
I have a
brother almost died
brutal
earlier
one.
this year from a car accident. He's still recovering now, and that
Oh,
was
yeah?
back in April.
Is he still in the hospital or is he just?
Sort of. He's in a rehabilitation center. He didn't
Is
have
he going to like
oxygen for like
Colorado or
20
something?
minutes.
Where's he
Actually
going?
no, he's going over to Richmond.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So he's gone several places now, but he didn't have oxygen in his head or
Oh.
oxygen for like 15 minutes or something like that. So it caused him brain damage and stuff.
Was this like before we met, Nick? 'Cause I didn't know
No,
about
this
this.
was this
No,
year,
it's
like
earlier
April
this
of this year.
Oh, I didn't hear about this. Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
don't.
shit.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that.
No,
That's
it's
a
all
little
good.
depressing.
it's all good. But yeah, no, I mean it's there.
Huh.
I had one. I saw one. It was really bad. It wasn't a car accident. It was a motorcycle accident, kind
Oh,
of.
those are almost worse.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen one of those.
So we just got done swimming at my cousin's house. So we had like a bunch of beach towels covered in chlorine and stuff. They're all wet in our trunk. And it was me, my mom, and sister. We were on our way home. We were actually coming over here off Capitol. And as we were rounding the corner, there was a motorcycle in front of us. And it was before they redid Capitol. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but it was different.
No.
Obviously, a lot different.
Yeah,
than
it
it's now.
was. I know
I
what
don't
you're talking
remember
about.
it.
But so we were turning left onto Lincoln Way off of Capitol, and this dude, I don't know what he did, but he like fell to the side off his motorcycle and smacked his face on the curb of the road,
Oh.
and
No
his
helmet?
whole no helmet, whole
Oh,
face was just like, broken jaw, nose, like teeth gone, whole face was just road rash. I mean, it was just blood just everywhere. But he just got up, he looked around, and my mom was literally right behind him, so she stopped. And he was like looking around and he was trying to like pat it and stuff. And my mom was like, I have towels. And so she gives him our towels that are covered in
No.
chlorine. So I'm sure it just
No.
oh,
burned. Oh, I mean, they were
Oh
soaking wet
no.
towels. We just got done drying off with them. So they were like,
no.
and he just sat there. He goes, thank you so much, ma'am. And he just puts them all on his face. And I'm sure that,
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
God, that would
yeah,
suck.
it was, oof.
man, he was probably in. I mean, that pain that hit him probably later, but man, that
He,
shock.
yeah, he
and
probably had so much
feel like my
adrenaline
health.
and like shock factor going through him. He didn't feel a thing at that moment.
It
Yeah.
looked probably a lot worse than it really was.
Yeah.
Because he only fell like 6 feet maybe.
Well, yeah, but
onto
how
just-
fast was he
man,
going?
Oh, he was just going, he was turning. So probably 20 miles an hour maybe on a motorcycle.
And that's
Yeah.
only 20 miles per hour. Just imagine the people who get hit like
know.
50 or something.
I
like
know.
50
To be
or
fair, if
60.
the dumbass was wearing a helmet, wouldn't have hurt
It-
at all.
nothing
Oh,
would
not
happen,
as
to be
bad.
fair.
Nothing
Yeah.
would happen. He probably would have gotten a really bad headache. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's why it's not a joke.
Me and my family almost drove off the side of a cliff once.
I don't understand.
On
Oh.
purpose?
Yeah, on purpose. We all wanted to die.
Benjamin, I told you I will drive off this cliff. Just shut up.
Told you I'll turn this car around. Mom, it's a one-lane road off a cliff.
Don't you
No.
question me.
So it was me, Dustin, my mom, and my stepdad. We were all going like on a vacation down to French Lick, Indiana. It was like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and we were coming up on the end of it. We were like 10 or 15 minutes away from the town, but we ended up getting off the main road, and we kind of got a little lost. So my stepdad asked me to pull up directions on like Google on my phone in the back seat. So I started, giving him directions and telling him where to go, and it ended up leading us down these really windy back road that led to like a bunch of forest drop-offs and caves and stuff like that. And we were traveling down this gravel road going 50 or 60 when the speed limit was like 25, maybe 30. And I forgot to tell him that there was a sharp tailpin right turn coming up.
Forgot. Forgot.
Yeah, take a left here.
Forgot. Oh, I don't think I forgot. Oh, I think all I said was take a right. Next turn, take a right.
And my report
So in other words, you almost drove your family off a cliff.
Yeah, basically. We ended up. It was a slow uphill, and then it just went instantly down. Like if you didn't know it was coming, you were driving off the edge of the cliff. And
There's no warning.
There was a warning sign, and that was what stopped us, thankfully, because he saw the warning sign, he saw the hill, and as soon as he saw like the little the clip of the end, he slammed on the brakes and we slid because it was gravel. We slid toward the edge and like did a Tokyo drift down to the side, something out of an action movie.
You're like barely hanging off to her.
Right,
if
basically.
someone, sneezes to the left.
Yeah, because you can't slam on your brakes on gravel really, because
you slide.
do anything.
Yeah. It doesn't do much.
It may as well just be snow.
I actually thought I was dead.
I
legitimately was like, okay, this is it.
Yeah, nice. 10 out of 10 death experience.
And we slid to a stop just to the edge of it, and we all screamed like little girls.
For ice cream.
Yeah, it was. We were terrified.
If you didn't scream at it, like during that experience, you probably needed to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah, my stepdad screamed at me for like a good 5 minutes, and then once we all finally calmed down and got to like the hotel where we were staying at, he was like, thinking about it was probably my fault. I shouldn't have been going 60 down that road when it was 25 or whatever. And yeah, but yeah, I actually thought I was gonna die that day. It was terrifying.
What are you gonna do? Go under the speed limit?
Well, there's a bunch of warnings. I mean, maybe.
The speed limit's only a challenge or a recommendation, depending on your.
It is for me. Yeah, you normally add 20 to whatever that says.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite cartoon?
You talking all the time or just like right now?
All time.
Probably Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's a good one. Probably Drake and Josh. I don't know if that's considered a cartoon.
Cartoon.
Teen Titans original.
Hey, there we
That's
go.
another
I
good
love
one.
you now. My God.
Yeah,
What else
I actually went back and rewatched it on Hulu the other day.
I did that
Ben 10.
3 years ago.
Dang, you guys took all the good ones.
Man.
Oh, there's another good
Hey,
one I'm thinking of, but I don't know.
that one's really good. What version of Ben 10 is your favorite then, Jordan?
The original.
Okay. Okay.
How else could?
Well,
what
not
else could
the-
it be? I mean,
Well,
the
I'm
other
thinking
ones
of
were
like the
alright.
Omniverse and stuff like that. And
Omniverse was, The newest one is definitely
Oh, it's
garbage.
garbage,
Alien
garbage.
Force and Ultimate Alien were okay.
they were all good, honestly. I honestly I think they were all great.
I don't know. The newest one's dog shit. It's a remake of the old one, and it looks like shit.
Yeah, no, that
The
one
original
sucks.
one's by far the
You
best.
shouldn't remake that stuff. I get so mad that they're redoing all these great cartoons. Like Mickey Mouse is
Yeah,
now
and like
kinda messed up,
Powerpuff
and
Girls. Have you seen Powerpuff Girls lately?
They haven't. Oh, and I don't.
Oh,
even
it's
wanna.
awful. It's awful.
No. Awesome. What's
It
your
honestly
favorite?
kind of aggravates me.
Man, you guys took 3 great shows. Literally, like
I mean,
my
you could pick
favorite.
like Chowder or something.
I no,
Ew.
I did not like that show.
I have
have
one
seen-
that I think is also really good.
I have seen all of episodes, all of those shows multiple times, and they're
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even one bad episode. They're all just so good.
You know, even the freaking older Justice
Teen
League
Titans
TV
is so
shows, those
True.
were.
I started
fantastic.
rewatching. I started watching that today, or not today. It was
The
like last
Batman
week.
series alone. Oh yeah,
The Batman series I haven't seen. I started watching Young Justice. That's what it was.
that one was pretty good. I enjoyed
Young
that.
Justice is not bad.
I started watching
Oh,
it. So.
man.
They did good with
What
that.
about Codename's Kids Next Door?
That's a fantastic show. I
That
love
is a
that show.
fantastic show.
I love
What?
that
That's a
show.
fantastic show.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
That's an awesome show. Nobody
Yeah.
remembers, or very few remember.
I
Yeah.
watch it. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I'm about to go rewatch it. Or something.
Or
It's
Danny
good.
Phantom.
I'm gonna go with Danny
Oh,
Phantom.
I
yeah.
never,
I'm
I
gonna go
never,
Danny Phantom.
I never
Great.
watched Danny Phantom.
Oh, you
It's on
missed out. That
Hulu.
was
You need to
good.
go watch it.
I know I need to. I just haven't.
That was good.
I've seen like one or two episodes just randomly on TV when I was little,
Impossible
but I never
was
actually
good.
watched it. I like
Impossible was good.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was.
I liked
favorite.
when I
So
was
good.
younger. I always liked the crossover episodes. So like Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron when they did
That
a
was a good
crossover.
one.
Yeah, that
those
was a
were
good one. Yeah.
What
I
about
didn't
My
watch
Life as a Teenage Robot? You remember that TV show?
I do remember that
No.
show.
No. I remember
I never
waking up in
heard
the middle of the night and seeing that.
Or
It
The
was-
Impossibles.
I don't
What?
remember that one.
The
No, you don't remember that one.
No.
What'd you say?
The Impossibles.
That one had the hamster,
It's
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
My hamster?
I like that one. That was good. I was trying to think about that earlier, but I didn't remember the name
So
of it.
Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I think it's
Really?
Or no, it was. I think it was Disney actually. I'm pretty sure it was Disney.
No, I'm talking about which channel did you spend most of your time on?
Oh, yeah,
That was
Cartoon
very
Network for
unclear.
sure.
Oh.
Cartoon
Really?
Network for sure.
Really?
Yes.
Cartoon?
I spent-
think Nickelodeon.
I spent
Because
more
even
time
though
on
I was on
Nickelodeon.
Cartoon Network more often.
Really? You guys were all on Cartoon Network more?
Yeah.
No, hang
Yeah.
on. Let me.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Well, I wasn't
before
allowed
you
to
go,
watch
before you
SpongeBob,
go.
so
I know. So on Nickelodeon,
What?
you had SpongeBob, you had iCarly, you had Zoe 101, Drake and Josh. You had what else? They had. I mean, Rugrats was good. So was the skateboarding show. What was that one called?
Kick
Oh.
Butowski.
No, that was
No.
on Disney. That was on Disney.
No, that's I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Austin. I don't remember what
I
it's
don't know.
called.
yeah, I always
Yeah.
did Cartoon Network.
You also had the Wild Thornberries. That was on
I don't know that one.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon had some really good shows. Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron.
I wasn't allowed to
Um,
watch Fairly Odd Parents either, but I
Really?
It's Zeke and Luther.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That was on Disney Channel. That was a good one.
That's what you're talking about, right? The skateboards.
No.
No, I know which ones he's
skateboard
talking
one's
about. It's one of the
Nickelodeon.
cartoon, one of the older
It's an old
cartoon
90s
ones.
show.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's,
Cat Dog. I like Cat Dog.
Was it?
no.
What about Fanboy Chum Chum?
Oh my God! Stop. That
No.
one's so fucking
No,
stupid.
that was cringe. I
Oh my
hated that
God.
one. That
My
was
brother
awful.
loved watching that. I fucking wanted to rip my eyes out.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
fuck that
Awful.
show.
No, okay, so let me rephrase this. When I was home alone, I would watch Cartoon Network because it was a little like edgier for like cartoons. When
Okay.
I was like, when I had people around and stuff like that,
So
I
you
was
were
watching
suicidal
Nickelodeon.
at 5 years old. Okay.
No, I just like the comedy more in Cartoon Network, but I wasn't allowed.
No,
wasn't-
yeah,
the
that's
thing was,
reasonable.
is like I
Yeah,
usually went
that's
to
reasonable.
Nickelodeon for like the live action shows, like Drake
Yeah.
and Josh, is fantastic. And then you
Oh
go
wait
to
a minute,
Cartoon Network for the
hang on, wait a
actual
minute,
cartoon.
pause. We're all missing the best cartoon.
On which channel?
Cartoon Network. Every single one of us forgot about this until just
Hold
now.
on.
Courage the
Chill out.
Cowardly
Let him
Dog.
name the show
No.
and don't worry
Courage
about
is
your
good.
side topics
No,
here.
no, Courage is
No.
good.
Courage is good, but it's not what I was thinking of.
It was okay.
Ed and Eddie. No, none of you guys like that.
It wasn't the
My
best
parents
show.
didn't let me
What?
watch
That was not the best.
Fuck
Nope.
all you.
It was
Yeah,
good.
You're wrong.
I
Liked
liked it a
Eddie,
lot.
but it was not the
I-
best.
I like Foster's Home for
Code,
Imaginary
Codename
Friends.
Neighbors
was
or
good.
whatever it was better than that.
I like
I thought
Foster's
they were
Home.
as
That was
good.
good.
But I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. I've
It's
just
good.
seen random episodes here and there. Actually, I
Samurai
remember.
Jack.
I haven't seen that one either. I heard that stands up even today though. How good it was.
It's very anime like.
Yeah.
What one?
Samurai Jack.
I don't know that one.
What about El Tigre? Did you guys watch that? Adventures of El
Nope.
Tigre?
I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that was. Yeah. Jordan, we see you.
Yeah,
Now
sorry,
for-
my mic was muted. Did you guys ever watch Johnny Bravo or Dexter's Laboratory?
Of course.
Dexter's
Laboratory was
Dexter's
great.
Laboratory. Yeah.
My
Oh,
laboratory.
man. I just brought her up for the Dexter recently.
This
I
show
don't
was
remember why.
okay. I like
I
Powerpuff
thought it was
Girls over
good.
Dexter's Laboratory.
What
I never
one?
watched Powerpuff Girls
Powerpuff
just because
Girls.
I thought it was like
Oh
a
yeah,
girl
that one
show.
was decent. It kind of creeped me out though. The gorilla guy just.
What about Johnny Test? That was good.
Johnny
Come on.
Test was.
Test was
I
good.
watched that
Yeah.
so much.
That was
That was-
was pretty late though for
It was
us.
later than what we were talking
Yeah.
about, yeah.
Yeah.
Still great though. I followed through that on that one a lot more.
Yeah, I watched.
I think some other good ones.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I know we brought up Teen Titans, or I did earlier. Did you guys see the movie? The movie they did recently?
Not recently. I know about the one where they go visit Japan, but that's part of the original ones.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
original
was-
one. They did another one here recently where they did the OG Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go.
I'm sure the OG won.
Oh,
It was they
Could
It turned
'Cause Beast-
into like them teaming up to defeat
Well,
Raven's dad. I don't remember his name.
Oh,
That makes
Uh,
sense.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
I
it
didn't watch
actually
that. I
wasn't
didn't
bad.
care.
Well, the thing
Really?
is, it's like Teen Titans Go is just comedy. The original
Yeah.
Teen
Yeah,
Titans was like dark, gritty, actually what DC is.
yeah.
They
Like
That was
Raven
such
was
a
like
good
borderline
show.
suicidal. Fucking Robin looked like he wanted to kill everyone's parents.
so
Like it was
so
like
how the movie went
pure.
was they started off as actually them fighting the OG Titans versus Teen Titans Go,
What were they fighting
and
over? Like a donut that they got Teen Titans Go
no,
like teams
no.
wanted or something? Like
So okay, spoilers alert. I guess I won't go for those who actually want to watch it. Um, they end some type of like galactic god beamed all the Teen Titans from every universe, and he put them all in a death match basically to figure out who was the best. And the first round was OG Titans versus Teen Titans Go, and Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans, started the fight. They got a couple people out, and then realized, okay, something isn't right here. We need to figure out what's going on and stop fighting. Teen Titans Go was like, no, screw this. I'm gonna kick all your butts, and they ended up winning because the other team was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I don't remember exactly what happened from there. I just know that
it's probably a blur of randomness.
Oh, I
to be
see.
honest.
yeah,
They
pretty
can't-
much.
Wait, did you guys ever watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
No,
course.
I know what that
Yes.
is, but
A tiny
I
bit,
never
not much.
watched it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. It's Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. It's
Yeah.
literally what the movie's called.
Yeah, it's not awful. It's definitely not a good movie, but it's something to watch.
There's a few
If-
collaborations. Okay, Trouble in Tokyo is the one that
That one's
Nick was
good.
talking about that I remember
Yeah.
too. That
If
came out
you-
in 2007.
Dang.
Holy
Making us feel
crap!
old.
97% people liked that movie.
Well, yeah, dude, it was OG Teen Titans. You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, they're so good.
I really wish they would have actually finished the.
I will say,
OG one.
Teen Titans Go is kind of funny. Like I've seen some clips of
It
it.
is
I'm watching
funny,
it.
honestly.
It's pretty funny.
It's just stupid humor, and we're not getting any less of that on TikTok. So.
True.
It's not bad, but I don't think
I mean-
they should have said. I don't think they should have made it after Teen Titans.
I agree. I mean, I watched
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if it
Oh,
was,
you just don't
if it
think they
was-
should have made it?
like a standalone almost.
Yeah, if it was something that wasn't like if it didn't have Teen Titans in the name, I don't think it would be nearly as successful. I
That's a
think.
fair point.
I don't know.
But then it would have been the Teen Titans.
No, that's what I'm
watched-
saying. Like strip
I mean-
away the Teen Titans and like make it like a normal cartoon where they give them, normal people stuff and normal people names,
Yeah.
but just take away the Teen Titans. I don't think that show would have been as successful as it was, or as it is. I
No.
guess.
I mean, it wouldn't have because it doesn't have the background of where the characters are technically coming from.
Yeah.
I literally watched a Teen Titans Go episode where Robin was in the woods and he was trying to train the Titans to like live off the land. And he like at the end of the movie or at the end of the show, he literally eats a butterfly and he just stands up with like no shirt on. He's like, "Your protein," and it was funny.
Yeah, I know which one
Did
you're
you
talking
see
about.
the-
I've seen that one.
There's one where Robin turns into an actual Robin and stuff, and it's this little Robin just like going flipping and doing kicks off of
I know
things and
what
stuff
you're
like
talking
that. It's so weird.
I think
Yeah,
they might
he
have
has
brought that
friends.
back in the movie.
Yeah, he has friends. He has his little Robin ring, whatever his little Robin little throwing things is.
Didn't
he has
they-
one that's alive, and he has an actual Robin that's his friend.
Didn't
Yeah.
they make that a point in the show where he can like it's a superpower, like he can turn into that? Or was that just for that one episode?
Probably the one episode.
I thought I remember seeing something about it. It's like little do they know I have this superpower, and he just randomly turns into a Robin. I'm
That
like,
one
oh,
episode,
okay,
I'm sure he
cool.
does.
Maybe it's the same episode I'm thinking of. I don't know.
It's just stupid humor.
Yeah, it's
So like the logic is completely thrown out the window.
Have
That's
you
a
seen
fair
the
point.
live action TV show of Titans?
What?
yes, I'm watching it right now. It's super good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing a
The
live action.
show of it.
It's just called Titans.
It's just called Titans. It's really good.
Yeah, they have all the original Teen Titan members except Cyborg so far.
I'd watch that.
But he's in Doom Patrol.
Cyborg is?
You've heard of Doom Patrol, right?
Yeah, I just
It's-
started watching it. Like
Doom
I'm
Patrol
literally like an
is the
episode
group. Doom Patrol is the group where Beast
Oh,
Boy
yeah.
and Cyborg came from before they went to Teen Titans.
I don't
And
think it was Cyborg. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, it
just
was.
Beast Boy.
No, both of them
Seriously?
were. Yeah.
nope, they're both in it. Yep.
I
Because
was gonna say I thought they both came from there.
And right now, Beast Boy joined the Titans, but Cyborg's still in Doom Patrol. He's still in the seasons.
Okay,
don't
don't
remember
spoil
Cyborg
that one for me yet, because I'm still
I'm not,
watching
I'm
it.
not, I'm
I
not.
literally just got an episode in.
I
He's
will say
pretty
though,
cool.
you know one thing I really wish would happen though? They almost did this, I think, 5 years ago now, 5 or 6 years ago, but they canceled it because I didn't think they had the ability to do it or something. But a live TV show of Zelda.
They talked about that. I remember.
They
them
were
doing
going.
that.
It was 5 or 6 years ago. They had everything started on it. It was gonna happen, and then it just didn't.
Yeah,
Dude, how
I,
long have we been going? There's no way
Now
we can get an hour.
I think they would have the CGI to be able to do that and carry it out really well now.
confession for you guys, I've never played a Zelda game.
I told you can borrow Breath
Kick
of the
them out,
Wild.
kick them out,
I
remember?
kick 'em
told you
kick
I
'em out.
wanted to, and you haven't brought it.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
No way,
Bet.
dude. I played one of the originals.
I've never played a single Zelda game.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Buy a Switch. Just get all the Zelda games on.
I have a Switch.
Can't.
Jordan said he would let me borrow his game.
You can't do that.
I'll let you
You
borrow
can
my
only
game.
get like
Fuck.
2 of them on the Switch.
No, you can get them all.
No, you can't.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
actually released some. Yeah, they can release. Oh, Nick is.
No,
Nick
You
is so
can't.
excited.
Hold on. They
Oh,
just,
so I'm right.
No,
hold on.
hang on.
Listen. They just released whatchamacallit.
Can you buy Twilight Princess on it?
Probably.
I think that comes out next year.
They released like holy crap! You haven't been watching any of the Nintendo Directs, have you?
Yeah, you really haven't.
I haven't.
They just released it, and I'm pretty
I
sure.
won't have to buy a Wii to get it
So-
now.
So you have a Switch, right? That's what's behind you over there, right? Yeah. Okay. I was making sure
And
that's
the
what that
3
was.
Zelda posters.
So Nintendo did like it's basically like a.
Hey, it comes. It says it'll come out with Skyward Sword as well. Yep.
Skyward Sword
Hold on,
is already
listen.
out.
Okay, so right now, Wind Waker isn't coming yet. It's not.
That's
coming.
fine. I have it on my GameCube, so it's all right. That one I'm not too worried about.
But we are gonna see Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess.
Yes.
Nintendo did like a big I don't know, it's like a pass almost where they
they
re-released a
already
bunch of
have-
old games for the Switch.
They
They
already
made it
have
like
the first
backwards
3 on
compatible.
Switch. They already have the first 3 on Switch, and then you can get Awakening, which is the second one remastered.
Oh my
and then you can get Breath of the Wild, and then they're already working on the Breath of the Wild 2, which comes
They
out
should really
next
do
year, I believe.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
come eventually.
I haven't played those, but I want to really bad.
Yeah,
If they
but
did it on the Switch, it'd be the best thing ever.
All of the Zelda games will be on the Switch in the next
Oh
2
my
years.
god!
The
This
only
is the
reason I
best news
bought
I have heard.
the only reason I bought my Switch was for all the Pokemon games. So
Oh my god!
All right, how long have we been going?
an hour and 17.
Oh dang!
This is
We
gonna
could
be a
talk
long
for
one.
another 5 hours, but it's kind of time to go to bed now.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, my
Well, for you
dinner's cold.
guys, I'm fine. My life is a
Some people have jobs. Time
Yeah,
to
I
end
still
it.
gotta
Yeah.
do my homework.
Fuck homework.
I do too,
Nerd.
but I'm not gonna.
Imagine doing something for a career that doesn't pay $13 an hour.
Damn, you're just gonna call me out like that?
And it's like
Honestly,
the
I
corner
gotta-
plays pretty good, man. It pays pretty good.
I never said it paid good.
Oh.
I never said any of my jobs paid good.
I have to wait another like 5 years to get paid well,
Well, drop out.
but then I won't get paid.
I mean, you can, but just the job's gonna suck.
Well, I mean, I guess I do get paid pretty decently now if I went back to my full-time job, but
All right. I
I think Austin's ready to go.
Yes,
we'll
I'm
we'll
tired.
wrap it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. I honestly had a blast talking to Nick and the rest of the crew here.
just me though, really.
Just Nick. Yeah, I like Nick more than Austin and Jordan.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes of Zelda really got me going.
Apparently, it got Nick going.
I'm so happy.
Austin,
Anyway,
why'd your camera cut out?
Did it?
yeah, I did for a second. It's fine. It's already back. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out all of our socials down in our description. Nick, you have anything you want to shout out?
If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Nicholas Momotiuk, and that last part is MOMOTIUK. No spaces, all lowercase.
There you go. You go follow Nick on Instagram. The rest of us all have our socials down in our description. Make sure you check out our YouTube and our Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe. Download on Spotify. Ring the bell for YouTube. All that good stuff.
I just lied. It's an underscore in between Nicholas and Momotuk.
I will do my best to put it in the description, Nick, for you, okay?
I'd say just text it to him after this.
Yeah, just text it to me afterwards. I'll do my best to put it in the description. Oh boy. Alright, anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this a little longer than normal episode. We are doing our best to get an episode out at least once a week. Anything more than that is extra for you guys. But, yeah. I think that's about it. Peace out, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye bye.